Hello and welcome to our virtual crop. I hope you are having a really fun time with our ideas and techniques and just chatting with other people who love to scrapbook like you do. Today I would like to talk to you about a couple of our digital products. Now these are probably the two that mean the most to me, and I haven't heard a lot about them at other virtual crops, so I just wanted to tell you my experience with them. So the first product I'm going to talk about is our 12 by 18 digital calendar. Now this is not available right now, but it'll be coming back in just a couple of months. They only offer printing of the digital calendar for I think 3 months out of the year, because most people are printing them at the end of the year and starting out a new year for those. So I wanted to tell you about it so you can get ready to create yours here in a couple months. And then the other product I want to tell you about are our custom spines. And to me, they just really put a finishing touch on a special album. So I'm going to tell you about those right now. So let's first flip down here. And this is my calendar that I printed last December. And so this all started many years ago. My grandma kept saying, I wish we had a calendar that had everybody's birthday on it, because she had 5 kids. So then there's 10 with spouses, and then there are 10 grandkids, and then 10 more spouses. And then now I think we're up to 13 or 14 great grandkids. None of them are old enough to be married yet, but anyway, you get the picture. We have a lot of people. So anyway, I started creating these calendars just for my grandma. And then everybody in the family wanted one because they're so awesome. So this is actually my grandma right here. She passed away last year, but we're going to continue on the tradition. And so this calendar is actually extra special because it's really the last one that's going to have, most recent photos of my grandma in it. But anyway, so as you can see, this is a 12 by 18 calendar. So this part here is 12 by 12, which, what is that? That is a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. And then this part down here, of course, is going to be 6 by 12. So let me give you a little closer view. So you got a 12 by 12 page at the top, and then the little calendar grid at the bottom. So all of these, you can start whatever month you want, but as I said, I do mine for the calendar year, so here it is. Anyway, so what's great about this is that, like I said, you've got your 12 by 12 page at the top. So let me show you. Here's the history of my scrapbook pages. Every year after the year has passed, I go back and I cut the calendar grid off and put the pages into an album. Now this is a older style pocket album, but you can use the slide-in pages with a traditional album if you like. But to me, this is just a fun way to, hey, look at the years as everybody grows up, how time has gone on. So to me, this is a super fun memory that I can put together every year. Now, when you're creating these, I'll show you where to find that in the menu here in just a minute. But you can use either the Creative Memories software and their pre-designed pages and put all this in there, or you can use your own software. I actually use a software called Artisan, and I primarily do that because I've used it for years and years and years, and so it's just easy for me, and all my dates are stored. But so you can do it either way. And so like this, because I did it in another software program, I just saved each one of these pages as a JPEG and then uploaded it to Creative Memories website, and then popped it into a blank calendar template. So it's flexible for you to do whichever way fits you best, whether that be to use your own software or the Creative Memories software. With using the Creative Memories tools, it's all right there, and there's no cost for software or digital content or whatever. But anyway, I just think this is a really cool item, and I hope that you will look into it next year. Okay, the other thing I want to show you are the custom spines. Okay, so here's a spine that I did for this album. And you can see this one was one that came pre-decorated a few years ago, but this color is actually still available in the line, just in a solid. But you can do whatever you want to on this. There's no like graphics or anything. So for me, the 20 is representing, this was our 20th anniversary during this year, and then at the bottom I put the year that it was. But you can turn the writing sideways or however you want to. Here's an example where I did turn the word sideways. Okay, and you'll also notice that this is a happy album, which is not 12 inches tall. So you're probably wondering how I did that. Well, I printed a normal 12-inch spine, then I used the scoring blade on my trimmer and scored it really well, and then just folded it over, and it fit perfectly. So I just had to remember when I was creating it that the space I wanted to work in was, you know, just this portion down here, and that I would be folding over a portion of it. So to center it, I had to think about the length that I was using to center it. So let me take you over to our Creative Memories website and show you where to find these items. Okay, so here's the website. First thing you want to do is sign in, and then you'll want to make sure that your advisor is in the upper left corner. And of course this has got me because I am an advisor. So you'll see here in the middle where I've circled create digital photo albums. So that's what you're going to click on. When you do that, it pops up this menu right here. Now, the calendars, like I said, are not available yet, but they'll appear here. So on the left, you have our digital products, and on the right is digital content. Again, if you want to use software separate from Creative Memories, you can purchase digital content and create it separate and then upload it into one of the digital items. But for right now, I'm going to click on custom foiled spines because that's what I want to show you, because again, the calendars will be there later in a couple months. So this takes me to the foiled spines page, and then scrolling down, I come to this part right here, and you're going to want to say, click right here for view details. When you view the details, it takes you to this page. So the main thing I want you to take away here is this area where I've circled. Like if you have never done a foiled spine before, then click here, and that's going to take you to a series of videos that will walk you through the process of creating your foiled spine, from picking out your font, choosing colors, how to line things up, how to make sure it's going to fit horizontally, vertically, that sort of thing. So each one of our custom products will have a link just like that to take you to videos specific to that product. So once the calendar pages are available, they will also have a similar link. So that I recommend that you start there, and then ask your advisor if you need any additional help. Here's one other tip that I do want to show you. Let me pull an album back over here. Okay, we don't have every color available for spine that we've ever made. So I just want to recommend that if we don't have a matching spine, that you pick a color that's completely different. So for example, this one, we didn't have a matching spine for this album, so I picked, I think this is Jade. Okay, I don't love this. I mean, it's okay, but I don't love the contrast. I wish that I had picked something completely random that would be a complement to this color, but not even try to matchy-matchy, okay? Because just not quite matching drives me crazy. This album, I love, because we didn't have this mint color, but I love how fun this is together. So, see, my recommendation is just pick a good color. Now, I'm going to show you a special tool that I have. So, these are samples of all the album colors, okay? And so, the ones that I put little stickers on are the ones that we have spine colors for. Now, if you're a customer of the Heart and Hand team, then I will have these at any in-person event that we have. If you want to say what color looks good with my album, you know, how does that work? Also, any advisor on the Heart and Hand team is more than welcome to borrow these if you need to have a closer look, or you've got a few at your house that you want to match up. So anyway, this is just a great little tool that an advisor up north has a partnership with Creative Memories to get the book cloth, and she creates the little samples for each one and then sells them to advisors. So anyway, I have this really awesome set here if you need to try to match anything. But anyway, I wanted to show you about these two products because they're two of my favorite digital products that we do. And I really think that they just, like I said, the spines put just a finishing touch on the album, and the calendar is just so special to my family. I mean, every year, my aunts, my cousins, everybody has to have a copy of the family calendar. And so it's real easy just to upload it once and, you know, make 15 copies. So that's been just a really fun thing for our family, and I hope that you will consider doing that as well. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for participating in our event today, and I hope you're having a good time. And if you have any questions about digital items, just post them in the comments of this video. And if you have some samples that you'd like to show, drop a photo in as well. I know that other folks participating in this event would love to see that. Thanks again for being here. We appreciate you.